Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today, guys, we have another crazy video as usual. And in today's video, guys, we're gonna be taking a look at a couple of different things that we saw go down in the community yesterday, and more specifically, guys, we're gonna be talking about Tayson and his trio who actually accused Thomas HD's trio of griefing them because they were in first place. And we saw some really interesting tweets come out from not only Tayson himself, but also Thomas jumping in on the situation because, you know, once you are accused, you do have the right to defend yourself, and it was just a really interesting situation to say the least. But I'm going to be showing you guys all the clips, screenshots, tweets, and everything regarding that situation that's actually still public just a little bit later in the video, guys, so make sure to stay tuned for that because you do not want to miss that banger topic. And we're also going to be taking a look at Mongraal and his entire trio because they had an insane pop-off during the last game of the Cash Cup to get money and actually managed to qual for the DreamHack Extra on top of that. It was so crazy, and he has all of his comms and everything in this video, so I'll be sure to show you guys that clip just a little bit later in the video. And if you guys do want to enter my supporter credit code into the Fortnite item shop, it is KNGMark, all lowercase, no spaces, and would be greatly appreciated. It is one of the best ways to support me directly besides subscribing to the channel. But anyways, guys, now that that is all out of the way, let's go ahead into the first topic of today's video, which is actually going to be about Tayson and, you know, Thomas HD and all of that drama that we saw come to our timeline yesterday during the Trio Cash Cup. It was just an absolutely crazy moment. And before we actually jump into the topic, guys, I'm not going to be going too fully in depth on this entire situation because it was already talked about by Aussie Antics earlier, but I will shed just a little bit of light on it. And it seems like the whole backstory to this tweet being made was caused by a push during the Cash Cup, because if you guys were not aware, Tayson was actually playing with Reet and Chapix, and towards their last game they were doing really good until they were farming at Orchard, and then it seems like their team actually ran into Thomas HD, Flick, and Anas, and a big storm fight actually ensued, and Thomas actually ended up padding out of that fight during the middle of it, while Flick and Anas managed to take out Chapix, and Tayson and Reet tried to rotate in. And after this game actually ended, that's when we saw the tweet by Tayson come out saying, "Wow, griefed by good friends cause they know it's us and we are in first. Really sad by them," and just completely making this accusation towards Thomas HD and calling him a griefer, and also claiming that they were targeted by that team. But then let me just clarify that Tayson and them were not streaming, so we don't really know what evidence Tayson has to make this claim against them. But then Thomas HD came out to Twitter and tweeted this out saying, "Everyone's saying that we griefed them. Shut up, fanboys, please. We didn't lose anything on and we won the game." And now this sort of changes the situation for me. You know, if Thomas HD and his team would have pushed into zone and managed to, you know, die or kill them and just have a barely little bit of mats to squeeze by, then I would have considered it, you know, a grief. They wouldn't have really gained too much out of the situation, and they would have probably either lost a member or something bad would have happened. But it turns out that they actually won the game entirely, so it doesn't seem like a grief, because the whole reason they actually pushed a lot of players during this was because they needed a big pop-off game to win money. And then after they killed Tayson's team, Tayson actually accused them of griefing. But again, as I said, in my opinion, I don't consider this as a grief because they actually ended up winning the game entirely, and it seems like that fight sort of put them in a better position to do that. But maybe that's just me. I want to know what you guys think about this entire situation in general. Do you guys think that Thomas HD was actually griefing Tayson by pushing them, or do you guys think that it was just simply a coincidence that they ran into each other in game and decided to do the storm fight? I think Thomas knew what he was doing by storm fighting him, but his intention was not to grief. It was just to get as many points as possible so they would have a chance at placing in the money, and that's exactly what they did. They managed to win the game and secure some money. But I guess we'll never know if Tayson actually does have evidence against Thomas of them actually griefing them. I think it was just a rage tweet and maybe a claim made by Tayson simply because of them dying to them. But let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about this entire situation in general. It was a pretty crazy one to say the least. But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic of today's video, which is actually going to be about Mongraal and his insane trio clutch that we saw come out of them during the Trio Cash Cup today. They needed this game to actually get money and also qualify for the DreamHack Extra Cash Cup, so you can see how intense of a game this was for them and truly understand why it was such an important clip. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that clip really quickly, guys. Roll it.
Go, Dima, go. I'm with you. Let's get them. Let's get them.
No, let's take some. Come here. Let's take some. Come here.
You can come.
Let's take some. You're second, right?
Yeah, but this is Chinese.
Go on.
That's good. I'm at that side.
Come here. We're zoning. Come on,
Oh, yeah. It's me with the chef, watch out. Yeah. Watch out.
I have 21 like.
Yeah, Sam.
I miss,
100! Above you!
Dead!
Bring it. Go down, boys, guys, go. You gotta like,
Yeah,
go down. You gotta go down right now.
With you.
Straight on, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, you go ahead,
Don't look for it from
Get a
below.
double here, come in. Get me. Get a
Let's
double
go,
here.
yeah.
I want it.
Chill.
Come on, again. 200. And you build, boys. You gotta go.
I built.
Fight this.
I'm got it.
Yeah, Jojo. You win this game. Keep going ahead, Momo. Don't be dumb. Keep going ahead. Jojo.
I have 100 wood.
You need
I have
to keep
100
playing. You
as well.
gotta keep playing, bro. Yeah, go up. Let's go.
Come on! That's...
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
I have it.
I got the second.
I'm healing.
Should we drop ulti?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Come on! What is it? Dead!
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just got mass.
I'm going to the match. Go ahead. And so next, we go.
Keep commenting here! Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
120, 2 box, Sergio.
I'm low, super
I killed
low.
him.
Chuck enemy.
Guys, I'm gonna play my team.
You need to chuck enemy, Kiko.
Kiko, play with me.
Come on.
Let's
Oh my god! We are so...
go.
And as you guys can tell, it was an absolutely insane clutch to say the least, and this did actually manage to clutch them up and get them a good placement and earn some money, and also on top of that, qualify them for the DreamHack Extra Cup. So big shout out to Kiko, Slender, and Mongrel for that insane clutch that we just saw, and good luck to them in the FNCS Finals and the Cash Cup Extra. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how they actually do. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about all of the topics that we talked about in today's video, and more specifically, I want to know what you guys think about Tayson accusing Thomas HD of griefing him during the Cash Cup and knocking him out of first place. Now, even though Tayson was apparently griefed by Thomas, he still managed to place third place, and Thomas's excuse for actually pushing them was that they needed a big point game, which completely makes sense as to why they even pushed into zone into the first place. They really needed those Elam points, but I'm sure if they knew it was Tayson, Reet, and Chapix, they wouldn't have fought that because, you know, it's a 50-50. It's two of the best teams in the entire Cash Cups. I don't know why people would think that, you know, Thomas would want to fight one of the other best teams in the entire lobby, especially when it's Tayson, Reet, and Chapix. It just simply makes no sense. And on top of that, Thomas actually ended up winning the game in the long run, so I don't really see how this could be a grief in any way, shape, or form, especially since they managed to win one more time. Let me say that. They did end up winning that game, and it really did put them in the position to earn money, but maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. I want to know what you guys think about this entire situation. Leave a comment down below if you think that this push was warranted and that it wasn't a grief since they ended up winning the game, or if you guys still think it was a grief even though they won the game. Let me know down below what you guys think about this, and also be sure to let me know what you guys think about Mongrel's trio clutching in that Cash Cup to earn money and also qual for the DreamHack Extra Cash Cup. It was such an insane moment, to say the least. I mean, you guys heard their comms. It seems like they are on top of their trio chemistry, and I'm just hyped to see how they perform during the grand finals of this season, and I am also just glad to see that Mongrel is back and dominating these lobbies as usual. Hopefully we'll see him take home an FNCS this season, but I guess we'll just have to wait and find out and see how that goes with this new trio. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about Mongrel's new trio, and do you think they have what it takes to win the next FNCS? Leave a comment down below. But anyways, guys, as I said, that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys do want to support me in one of the best ways possible, go ahead and enter my creator code into the Fortnite item shop. It is KNGMark, all lowercase, no spaces, and would be greatly appreciated. And also, guys, I did just want to say I love all the support you guys are showing to the channel in the time of TFG being away. It truly does mean the world to me, and I really do appreciate it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be out of here. Peace.